Hello everyone and welcome back to our Assassin's Creed Odyssey playthroughs, episode 200. So a couple of things before we begin. Last time we sealed off Atlantis and brought our personal Odyssey from 2 to 1, and we also finished up the main story, at least I think we did. We also learned a ton of stuff in that last episode and the episode before it as well. Now, I actually am making the decision. That's the Harp of Perseus. I guess oh wait, no, it would be under staffs, not swords. I'm so used to using swords, it's like automatically go there. The Rod of Asclepius. Oh, it's a spear, the Staff of Hermes. It's been discovered as the key to the unknown world of Atlantis. Who knows the untapped potential it holds? So yeah, we're gonna use the Staff of Hermes for a while. Oops. Staff of Hermes. And today Now, this is pretty much the beginning and the end for the Cult of Cosmos, and we're also doing our job to finish off the, my mind is just going, the Operation Fishhook that started with the destruction of Dione. So yeah, once we deal with all of this, then we are going to head to the arena and face our final champion, and deal with that, becoming the champion of the arena. And then from there, we will do the Corfu quest. And once we do that Corfu quest, I will officially declare the series over. So obviously there are apparently a ton of spoilers when you play the Corfu quest. I don't really see how there's many spoilers. I mean, there were definitely some, like the fact that Layla got the staff, and Cassandra lived for over 2,000 years, and she kept it for over 2,000 years. I mean, very interesting. And I mentioned this in the last episode, I'm gonna mention it again. I would love to like play through, like, if Assassin's Creed, like, if they say they finished the main story at a certain point, if they if you could go through different parts of Cassandra's life. Like, it doesn't have to be like the full Assassin's Creed experience. It could just be like fighting in wars, doing a whole bunch of exploration and stuff. Maybe hunting the Order of the Ancients, and fighting the Templars when they first kind of popped up. But kind of, and then by then, that's kind of like the final thing. And once the Templars popped up, she realized that there wasn't much more she could do. And she kind of withdrew to isolation in Atlantis. And so on and so forth. But yeah, that was definitely really fascinating and really exciting. And I also mentioned this last episode, I'm going to say it again. I'm really curious to see how this series goes, because they're pretty much at a crossroads with the end of Valhalla. Oh wow, this looks like a whole bunch of wheat fields that got burnt, or flowers, one of the two. Where they could either go back, oh, it's all flowers, poppies. No, these aren't poppies, it's something else. Bura, is the location. They're at a pretty interesting crossroads as to what they can do. They could either go back. Oh, Bura is right here, this little town here. They could either go back to what they were doing. Ooh, the Edaug-ethanb peaks. Let's actually get that sync point, and then I'll push back around and take out Polemon. They could either continue this historical trend, which is super popular, and it's what brought me into this game, and this series, and I'm very much enjoying it despite my issues with Odyssey. If I had to rate the games, Origins 10 out of 10. Like, all the games I've ever played, Origins is 10 out of 10. MLB The Show kind of collectively is probably about 7.8 to 8 out of 10. Fortnite 10 out of 10. Madden probably a 9 out of 10. Odyssey I'd put between a 9.6 and a 9.8 out of 10. Not quite up there with Origins, but very, very good. It'll be interesting to see how Valhalla goes, and then I don't really remember off the top of my head what else I've played. That's kind of like, I guess, console and computer games. Oh yeah, Warhammer, which I haven't. So yeah, that's kind of what I mean. That's kind of my thought process. I'm playing a lot of great games, in my opinion. Also, I don't play a lot of games in general. I only play ones that I think are going to be excellent. Ooh, sandbags. Interesting. I wonder if that's a little bit of foreshadowing. Watchtower uncovered. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to play Valhalla, and I probably will play the game after Valhalla, even if it's not historically oriented, because I'm really interested to see what's going to happen. Like, they have so much they could expand on in so many different areas. Like, it's going to be... They pretty much left, I'll give the hint, Valhalla was left hugely open-ended, and they can pretty much tell their own story. And there's so many different variables to take into account. It really reminds me, honestly, of Warhammer, of an End of a Gotrek and Felix story. It's so open-ended, and there's so much you can do. It's literally basically the writer's imagination as to what's going to happen next. Alright, let's synchronize. He's going to be, yeah, he's going to be there. I'm actually going to read his bio, or his description, after we synchronize. Let's synchronize, though. Just a quick reminder, this is final episode of this recording chunk, and I actually made a couple of plans that I'm going to do. Because I am going to come back to Odyssey, but I'm probably going to have to come back for a while, the initial plan to do every single thing in the game is still going to stand. What's going to be different, though, is I'm not going to do that during the second playthrough. I'll probably go through like all the main stuff and do a whole bunch of side stuff, and that's about it. But because I didn't go through every single thing in Origins, when I come back to Origins, I'm going to have to go through every single thing. So yeah, there's definitely still a ton to do in this game, and I intend to do it all. Polemon the Wise. Life's greatest tragedy was that one could know the world and do nothing to change it. A rule that applied to all but Polemon. And now Cassandra. Oh hey, Klassar is now level 49. The Wise was the true architect of the war between the Delians and the Peloponnese. Cult's reason for the war was simple: control through chaos, which is literally a combination of the Templar philosophy and the Assassin's philosophy. And if you really think about it, it's what Cassandra was referring to. So she very much agrees with the cult's goals, but probably A, their ends to the means is what she has issues, and B, not really their exact interpretation of it. Polemon's was simpler. He wanted wealth and would stoke the fires of this war until every Greek son had died in battle. Obviously that won't happen, but this war is going to last for 30 years, so I wonder how Cassandra what her story goes on from here. It'd be really nice, because there's just like so much they could add and could have be done for Cassandra's story. They left it very open-ended, and I assume purposefully in Odyssey they left it incredibly open-ended. Now my question, because like she could have been a mercenary until like the feudal era, or even further actually. Oh hey, I'm level 50. But yeah, Ikaros did die millennia ago. Cavalanos the Flower is in the arena. I don't think he'll be there for long. I do want to take out Taunus the Translucent. She met Medusa. Well, yeah, I don't doubt she met Medusa, because I want to make Syntyche the Smoldering the tier 1 mercenary, at least for a little bit. XKS Legend right here, with his cult. Actually, if it always looks like that, being the tier 1 thingy for XKS always looks like that, great kind of hint that he's a cultist. I mean, obviously it isn't that hard to tell that he's a cultist, but still. Anyways, what I was saying was, it'd be really nice for them to like pick up where they left off here, with her in the Peloponnesian War, and then just kind of moving on, taking different time periods and stuff, and sprinkling her in, even if she doesn't have as much of an importance as she does here, still making her not pretty important, but giving her time in the sun, I guess. My question is, how many staffs are there? Because obviously there was a staff that Alexander the Great had, and I would have guessed that it was this staff. fleets that mysteriously disappeared in the night did not meet Sirens, nor Charybdis, nor the Hydra, but the gods of the Aegean. Cults masters of the sea that have chaos in their wake. Let's read the Silver Vein as we track it. Cultists of the Silver Vein amassed wealth through war, slavery, and when that didn't work, theft. As long as they lived, the cult would have drachmae and lots of it. And Agamemnon stuff as well, apparently. Here's the Tychos of Heracles. In his Greek form as well. So this will get us a level up to level 51. Oh, wow. Well, this is going to be a tough fight whenever I choose to do it. This is definitely a cult stronghold. I think I'm going to try to get a little bit stronger before I try to do this. But yeah, let's deal with Polemon, get that ghost whisper to him.
For honor!
For order! Oh, wow, this is... Okay, this is a very different way to fight. Definitely not what I'm used to. Crap. Ikaros. Oh, he's dead. Dead body on the broken rocks. Ikaros now does damage. So yeah, I probably should have scouted out what the heck I was doing. Cultists hard to fighting. I hope they don't notice me. Oh, he's right in the center of it all. Wow, Ikaros does pretty decent time. Alright, I think the thing to do now is simple. Go YOLO at Polemon and just hope to confirm the kill one way or another. Oh, accidentally hit his link spell. Apparently there's something in this chest that's worth it. Okay, I can definitely say I'm not very good with this staff, but it is powerful enough that I'm doing some pretty good damage. Especially on Polemon. Let me actually loot it because apparently there's something good in it. I don't know why I don't hit Polemon till the end there. When I probably should have hit him a lot more than I did. That'll take out one cultist. Got him about halfway dealt with. I don't know which enemy we just took out there, but we took someone out. This guard is driving me insane.
They're using tricks on us.
Okay, I'm gonna switch to a sword just because that's what I'm more familiar with. I know how to fight with swords. Okay, why could I only heal? What the heck? I think the game's a bit glitched here. I like how only one cultist has come to his aid. Well, I mean, there were others back there. What ability point to use against you while we fight? Fights well for an old man as well. Come on, I missed. So apparently, the spear that Sandra wields, Nicholas' spear, he had a power limit. I didn't think that would actually be a thing. Let me confirm this kill. And then we'll loot up. Shock villains come in here. Ghost whisper to Polemon the Wise. So yeah. He's now dead. We just got a ton of drachmae. Let's see what the whisper. The ghost is planning to herald in a new era. I'm pretty sure we could have figured that out by ourselves. Polemon. For the servants to Cosmos, none so wants the war to rage on as you, so let this be a warning. Peace will be mine. The world will fall under one rule. You stand opposed to me, you will be the first of many sacrifices I burn in Cosmos' honor. Will never earn your respect, so I will instead demand your submission in the name of Cosmos. So there might be some friction between members of the Cosmos, aka the Ghost, and some of her sages. So I don't think Polemon really has that much of an impact. So yeah, I definitely need to learn how to use the staff. Got a nice little level up there. But I'm pretty sure I'll be able to learn it in no time. Hero Strike, I don't really want to get that yet. I think I'm going to increase the Snapshot. Or the Sixth Sense. Now let's go to Cultists. And let's go to the Hydra. And let's mark the Hydra. Now we do know where the Hydra is, obviously. We just need to get out of here so that way I can go hunt the Hydra. I need to figure out where the closest shipport is. That would be here, but I need the Ipea port. Well, I didn't realize that this place was so huge. I'll admit I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I just wanted to weaken her and then run. I don't think she'll follow me too far, especially when I do something insane like that. Yeah, I think she just totally lost me when I jumped. So next episode we'll take on the Hydra, but that's gonna have to wait to a new recording chunk, because this one is pretty much over. I don't know how long we've been going for. I think it's been about 15 minutes. That fight with Polemon, though, took some time. It's been 17 minutes. We've only got about 3 minutes left. Now, I'm actually going to sail out a pretty decent way, and then I'm going to end it. Now, next recording chunk will probably be still in the sea. I'm thinking I'm going to do the recording chunk for next time, and then I'm going to do a, actually, I don't know. I'm kind of deciding what to do tomorrow. I still have stuff to do tomorrow as well, but after that, I should have more time to make more of these videos. So recording chunks should hopefully be longer and a bit more detailed. But yeah, let's hurry up and finish this. Recording chunk, I can't do much more. Unfortunately, the agency is Greece's doorway to the world. The gods of the Aegean are cultists who control that doorway and all who would pass through it. Well, 5 out of 6 of them are dead. But yeah, for those of you guys who are kind of, or sorry, not for those of you guys who are kind of wondering, just me in general, personally, I think they have a very good opportunity to utilize the fact that they left Cassandra's story so open-ended, because I know it would get a bit tiresome after having Cassandra so many times, but you could have like the option to fight. Well, I guess you also can play as Alexios, so it could be the same thing there. You continue playing as Cassandra or Alexios, like through some kind of memory thing, not just the Animus, or even through the Animus. Kind of depends on what they think is best. As we wait forever, I'm going to wait till daytime. But yeah, kind of like interspreading the things, because there's so many different things that they could have done, and even with Valhalla, they could. They have a story thing that they could. Oh yeah, I forgot I changed it to the Hunters of Artemis. So I was like, what the heck? Since when does this crew seem? Since when is Barnabas' crew so female heavy? So yeah, I'm just gonna make it. I'm just pretending here that oh, I forgot it's a very, very shallow harbor. Here, right now, I'm just pretending that I recruited a ton of Hunters of Artemis to be temporary shock troops and stuff. So yeah, we got Daughters of Artemis, not Princesses. We got a ton of Daughters of Artemis for now. Eventually, they'll kind of be replaced for the regular crew. Or some of them will be replaced, and some of them will die in battle.
Speed up! We're moving now!
I think I'm gonna get within 2,000 meters What the heck was that? That scared me. Or just within 3,000 meters, and then I'm gonna end the episode. I think this is where we're gonna end it.
We've reached full speed!
Now, next time, we are going to take out the Hydra. It was right down here in this giant mural. I think that by taking out the Hydra, we'll also clear up this part of the mural. If not, then we'll go through the mural and get it done. But yeah, part of doing every single thing there's to do means cleaning up the mural as well. We also haven't been to Kos or Nissaros, though I'm going to wait to do those, and this part of Chios and Lesbos. So yeah, still got a ton of things we still have to go through, but that's all later. Strictly speaking, next couple of things we're going to do is next episode, next recording chunk, we'll take out the Hydra. Then the following episode, we'll take out Exekias the Legend, revealing the ghost. And then we'll go confront the ghost, and then 4 episodes, we'll head to the arena. And we'll fight the final boss in the arena. And then that next episode is when we'll go to Corfu Island and do a Great Escape. Then after a Great Escape, we start doing everything there is to do. So yeah, and we still have a lot of places we haven't even uncovered, like the Pandora's Cove, Triple Peninsula, what else? Swamps of Thermes. Oh, I could have gone from land to Malis, or from Malis to Macedonia. Sync points. I mean, there's just so much left to do. The majority of episodes are still ahead of us. So yeah, thank you guys all for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed episode 200. If you guys have enjoyed these last 200 videos, please let me know in the comment section. I'd really appreciate also feedback for what I can do next, because I'm right now doing my utmost to make this game as highly entertaining for you guys as possible. Because if I were just doing it for myself, like I am, I would be doing what I do for Warhammer, which is simply playing the game, and I'll probably do the same thing for CK3. But for things like Assassin's Creed and Fortnite, well, not really so much Fortnite because I do that for myself, but to a lesser extent, but especially Assassin's Creed, I'm doing it for you guys. So I sincerely hope you guys have been enjoying. If you guys aren't, please give me some feedback as to how I can make these videos better. Like I said, I will eventually play Valhalla and whatever Assassin's Creed game comes next. I don't know from there though. But yeah, there's giant fog in Lesbos. Thank you guys all for watching. I sincerely hope you guys have enjoyed. And I'll see you guys next recording chunk, when we finish off the Cult of Cosmos, and I only have 2 steps left to finish our personal Odyssey. Until then, peace from the high seas.